Hello. So, there's been a huge update in this game, and that has to do with the hero Peppy. So Peppy has been given an Ascension abilities. This is just they actually released patch notes today, but it wasn't listed. But like it's there, like it's you can clearly see it. It is here. So if you go here, like you know she has blue ones here. Like ones that have Ascension abilities will have blue icons. Ones that don't won't. But I think this is the 10th hero who gets Ascension abilities. Out of like 61 or whatever we have up to now. But so let's go up here. So Spirit of Boldness, right? So this is an upgrade. So now an ally affected by boldness takes 25% less magic physical damage. Critical damage that hero ally is halved. So it halves critical damage and reduces 25% of magic and physical damage. So physical magic damage is reduced by 25%. If it's a crit, it's actually reduced by 100%. So that's a pretty big buff. Like it actually kind of hoses crits. I mean, still does the normal stuff. Like, so it lasts for 5 seconds. Whenever shield ally receives damage, it's your damage to the nearest rivals. Like, so it does magic damage. Like, this is the ability that is known to have like synergy with Cleaver. And is also an ability that's known to activate Aurora's Rainbow Halo a lot. So that's one of the scenes like Aurora. It's always kind of a soft counter to Peppy because this usually goes on your tank and then Aurora's Rainbow Halo activates in response and tends to burn out your front line a lot. Does a lot of damage at least. But this is the big one. But this you do have to get all the way to Century Rank 5 to get this. But Masquerade deals damage to each enemy. Right? It's like normally that's like a random status effect. There's like I think it does 4 targets or whatever. But it's stun, blind, or slow for 6 seconds, right? But it upgrades when Peppy uses Masquerade. An enemy, like I said, they take extra magic damage. And like I said, if an enemy evades Masquerade effect, the skill is applied to them again, but no more than 3 times. So evade, I assume that means like chorus, ode to serenity type of abilities. Like this is something that needs to be tested, but I think this will spam. If I'm like reading this right, how it reads, it looks like it'll spam status effects until it lands. So we are going to do some testing here, and we're going to see how this works here. Like if does this like try to brute force status effects onto the enemy team? Because that could be really interesting. Could be really interesting. So let's see. Guess we'll do. Okay, yeah, we'll do Sebastian. We'll do Celeste. We'll do Nebula. We'll just kind of put out all the effects here. Where's Neb? There's Neb, and I guess where's Martha? Because we're just testing this. Will be good, like test. We'll have this on her here just to kind of test. Oh, we want chorus too. We're gonna see if we can land some status effects like on all the with all the blockers, all maximum protection from status effects, right here, maximum protection. So Peppy, like, but no, maybe Peppy would be good, like being able to brute force like status effects, like that could be interesting because it's like stuns, like it's potential for stun effects. I guess we could do that too. Where is Peppy? I probably looked right at her, and it's not a hero I ever use. So I don't know where I'm looking. Yep, see, I was probably right on top of her earlier. I guess let's do it because we're just mostly just trying to see if we can get this effect to work. So let's see what happens here. Like I said, we're not using any of the like biscuit patronage or anything to try to strip it. We're just gonna see if we can strip out Serenity with Peppy. We want to see what this does here, but also we'll see the boldness and stuff upgraded too. Boldness, right? You see how it's doing damage here. Okay, it's wore off, but was activated for Aurora's Rainbow Halo a few times. Okay. Alright, so it looked like it happened, like it went on a few times. We'll have to go into, this is about 1:30 it happened. We'll see if it happens again, but we'll go look in the replay and see what happened there. Didn't look like it stripped, but like I said, we might want to test it with like Maya or something. Like maybe Maya Peppy can be a thing. Okay, there's her ult again. But look, like multiple masks, like they appeared and then reappeared. Like might not be enough to strip it by itself, like go by itself, but like I said, we'll definitely try this again with like a Maya or something. Let's see here. Ult. Yeah. It's definitely not stripping through that, but does look like it's trying to land. It's doing damage. That's definitely... Peppy's definitely doing damage. Yeah, I ended up with like multiple masks appearing. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, she did quite a bit of damage. Okay, so let's go like to about 1:30. We'll try to see this in slow motion. Okay, here's about where Peppy uses it. Come on, Peppy. 1/4 speed is really slow. Alright, here it goes. Yeah, you see multiple masks appear? Like it's trying, like it looks like it's trying to land like status effects. You see the blind, but right, you saw a bunch of different ones appear, so it looks like it's trying to land them. So we're gonna try this fight again. This time we're gonna drop Martha for Maya. Try to see what we can do here with status effects. Biscuit. Aurora can have this. Let's see if we want. Oh, Peppy has some choices. Boom. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's see what happens here. So Maya should be able to strip Ode to Serenity. And then we'll just have Chorus in the way here. Like, we'll see what happens, like, if it... So Ode to Serenity is stripped now at this point. Okay, here it comes. Oh, yeah. Looked like the slows landed. Because Chorus doesn't protect against slow. So it looked like some of the earlier status effects, like, whiffed because of the protection. But then the slows landed. Like I said, so that's interesting. We'll see what happens in a bit here. The next one here. Say, Ode to Serenity's gone. Okay, here comes Peppy ult. Oh, looks like Ode to Serenity came up. That's fine. All right. Wow, looks like we got a strip here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to watch those in slow motion. Yeah, it definitely does have a bit more stripping power than way before, but so Peppy might actually be able to land status effects again. But you do have to get her to rank 5, which is quite a lot of Ascension journey. And she's like a mage, and I believe, so. Yep. Yeah, so what happens is, so it looks like if they evade a status effect, it'll try landing a status effect again until it lands one. Like I said, we'll look at it in slow motion. This is a pretty big one. Yep, you saw the tip of there was a green mask, but then it switched to the blue mask. It's because it evaded the first one. All right, so let's look here. Yeah, Peppy has some damage potential, not like Aurora levels, but interesting. So just gonna speed it up till we can get to where Peppy's about to ult. Okay, here's the ult. Okay. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, so we got frost masks. So it looks like there wasn't, it's like, because Chorus doesn't protect against that one. So let's go to the next time Peppy ults here. Okay, here it goes. Yeah, I'll tell you this though, this definitely does. Okay, there you go. You got blocked, block. Yep, that's exactly what happened. So once Chorus, we saw the blocks with Chorus there. So it tried it again. So you saw multiple blocks. Oh, Trini comes up and ends this here, but so that's what it does. It tries to power through Chorus and stuff. And Chorus can't protect against the slow one. The one that slows the ice mask. But she has 4 different status effects she can inflict. It's silence, blind, stun. I believe maybe not silence. Is it silence? Is blind, stun, and slow. Yeah, it's so that's what happens. So if Chorus or something blocks a status effect, they will try putting a new mask on there. Watch this. So I think this is where we get the strip. Yeah, but it's actually, it's boom. It actually looks like she gets to do extra damage if it gets evaded too. It does. It looks like it does damage on those multiple hits. It does multiple damage if they have Chorus. So it kind of punishes them for having Chorus or something. The Ode to Serenity is ubiquitous. This does bring up Peppy's value bit. I don't know if this will make Peppy playable again, but it definitely brings up her value bit. Plus boldness is better. She has more damage. Yeah, no, this is a pretty big update. It's nice to see them finally adding more Ascension to heroes. It's long overdue. I'd like to see most heroes get it, but like I said, it's the Ascension versions. Gosh, you have to go up to the thing to actually look at it, unless you have the thing unlocked, which I don't. All right, upgrade now. So yeah, so it reduces damage. Reduces the damage for rather than just having a right. Like I said, yeah. See. damages. So it actually mitigates. Rather than just doing damage back, returning damage, it actually mitigates damage now. So that's pretty good. Makes her a lot better support-wise. And this seems to do extra damage. An enemy always right. Like said, if right, like said, so it tries to reply if it evades the status effect. So yeah, so it's stun, blind, slow. I thought there was a fourth status effect. There's 4 different masks, but apparently there's only 3 status effects. I thought silence was one of them. I could have swore she could silence, unless they nerfed the silence portion. Don't remember. I could have swore there's a silencer, but I don't really use Peppy, so maybe I'm just misremembering. But yeah, so that's how that works. The only other changes they had today, they had a couple of other ones. They lowered the EXP needed to get to level 130. So the EXP, so it doesn't take as much EXP for if you're a new player, you can get to 130 much quicker. That was in the patch notes. And then there is they reduced the spam caused by the battle training from Clash of Worlds, the combat training. There's a lot less spam from it now. So there used to be a lot of spam every time you did this. So they've reduced that. So there's that. So which is that's a minor one, but a lot of people said there's too much spam being generated from these. Anyway, not too much more to say on this. If you want to know more about another hero I think should get Ascension abilities, please check the video below. Thanks for watching.